Chill it down! Okay, guys, it's Claire 90 here. We're back for the NR2004 Whole Food Series season. Today is the BMW 250 at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. So, two straight Super Speedways. Last one was the Dr. Pepper 300 at Daytona. Here are the point standings heading into the race. It's been 17 races out of 24, so we're closing in on the end of the year. Kenny Rack leads by 70 points over Oliver Erickson, followed by Erickson's teammate Vernon Davis for Wellington Motorsports in third, 87 back, and then everyone else is still close in because the furthest you can lead far is 108. So you guys can take a look at that. As we'll go right into it, we had a race at Coca-Cola Super Speedway not too long ago, the Sprite 250, which was won by Maximus Abel, which I believe was sitting like 13th in points as we just saw on the screen. Alright, I'm just making sure. It is 17 laps. Very good. Everything's in here. 3 mile oval. If you don't remember all the drivers, even though you just saw them all, here they all are in this entry format. As let's just do practice because why not? Nah, I'm kidding. Alright, so
drivers,
look at this. Defending winner Super Speedway GOAT Jackson Mandel gets the pole. Peter Sense gets last. Happy hour will go to Reese Turner in the 44, and last place will go to Ricky Nevins as we start the race.
Drivers,
Jackson Mandel is going to be leading us to the green flag as he just won his first career race last time at Daytona, as he leads us to the green here in that City Financial Ford as he leads in front of Reese Turner. He's going to hold the lead in turn number 1 as Chris Steele lines up behind him in the 28. Kenny Rack looking to avenge his 29th place finish at Daytona, where he literally ruined a ton of people's days. Looks like he's going to try to redeem himself with a win to make people even more upset, as he's stuck in the middle of a 3-wide situation. So I guess everyone's showing him how they really feel. As Mandel gets out to a nice lead, as Logan Revler and Edgar Minsky are going to get to the inside of Rack and take the spot. Excuse the frame rates because I have my charger on my laptop again. I don't know what the track just did in turn 4, but it like glitched. Edgar Minsky gets left in the middle with Edwin Luck and Lenny Carson and others down there. And here comes Rack and Revler going to go to the inside of Steele. That's going to push the 11 up to second, but Rack's moving up. Rack wants to clinch that championship. That's what he wants. Yeah, and look like a huge wreck. Karen Abel's upside down. Oh, crap. And she's tumbling. And she lands on her wheels in front, and caution will come out for that 100%. There's no way. Both Abel family racing cars involved. Coming off the final corner, Jackson Mandel looks like he's going to be leading at the line. And indeed he will. Oh, man, both Abel family racing cars. The 5 car is pretty low in the standings. The 14's, I think, the top 10. So, tough break for him. As let's see what just happened. 4 wide doesn't work. Barely got into the 17 there. Oxen just got a piece of that. And the 5 just, was just an innocent bystander in that. And just, she got flipped into the wall pretty hard. Let's see that in another view. Maximus Abel, her cousin, literally goes to the inside. That also caused a little problem right there. Oliver Erickson, and Flynn Byron, those guys are top 5 in points. They were really close to that wreck. They kind of just stood behind there, waiting for everything to go down. Michael Ogson chills in the pits as well with some just minimal damage, as everyone should be able to come in. Or they're going to do the thing from last race where no one's just going to come into the last lap. There's Michael Ogson coming out. She's probably going to stay on the lead lap with that. I wonder if he beat them. Carl Benson and Tom Abel, Karen Abel, and Ricky Nevins all retired. Nevins had an engine issue, so I don't know how Karen was able to finish higher than him, but Nevins in the top 10 points. Tough break for the 24 there. Looks like Oxen stays on the lead lap, which is good. I suspect they go green. Yeah, green on lap 7. So we're going to be having 11 laps to go. 11 to go. Green flag's back out for Jackson Mandel, with Logan Revler right behind him. Has a win at Rockingham, was dominant in the early part of the season. Wants to come back after having a slump, but Chris Steele's going to beat him to the bottom lane. With 3 wide behind him, Kenny Rack really wants to get back up there as he goes back up to 4th on the restart. But now he's got no one in that bottom lane that's going to allow the 11 to gain back some speed. Unless the 31 able to keep going. Michael Hodgson super off the pace right now. He's just gone. See, can anyone catch Jackson Mandel? The only one, everyone that has won a race in the series so far this season has only one win. Only one driver's got multiple wins, that being the 54 Vernon Davis here. So he's gotten 4 wins this season. But he sits 3rd in the standings. Mandel won last year, so going to make it back-to-back. See if anyone could. He's going to try to do that for the first time in series history. Davis won 2 times in 3 races, but that's the closest anyone's had. Is we just ignored the fact that he almost got turned right there. And we're ignoring the fact that Kenny Rack's trying to chase down that 79. But here comes Harry Oddball to the inside. Oddball's trying to get to the inside with no draft, with some pure speed. Indeed, he will force the 31 up high. And he's going to try to get to the 79. And Mandel's teammate Edwin Luck sits in 3rd, looking like trying to have Mandel keep the lead. With help from Yost Rodriguez and Lenny Carson behind him. The 65 gets back in line as the 25 is going to get to the inside of the 65. And here comes Oddball trying to get the first lead change of the day. Mandel, he is the super speedway ace for a reason. He has performances like these where he just straight up dominates. And his win last time at Daytona really shows that he's actually good at these tracks. So, oh, I thought Gregory Hillington was about to get turned by the 4 of Jack Sloan there, but he doesn't. He stays going. Oliver Erickson having trouble moving up here as he's now hitting 13th. And Michael Oxen could be a serious factor in this as Mandel finally gets passed for the lead by Harry Oddball and his teammate Edwin Luck. Rack to looking to the inside of Nigel Carson there. They're starting to spread out a little bit. They're probably all going to close in because now they're all side by side here. Edwin Luck is going to take the lead away from Harry Oddball. As we come to 7 laps to go, Kenny Rack gets to the bottom. He's going to take 2nd. The bottom lane is superior at this track as Rack's getting pushed all the way to the front. Edwin is not going to be able to clear him, but Peter Sense looking to try to get to the inside of the 31 here. The points leader is up by 70 right now over Oliver Erickson in the 13, who's chilling right now, barely in the top 10, and Vernon Davis is behind the 13 as well. So no one is gaining any points on the 31 if he wins, and I don't think anyone wants that. He has 1 win this season coming at Sonoma. So as Revler sits in 2nd, here it looks like Turbo Meme and Reese Turner and Maximus Abel trying to stay a little further back in case there's an accident and see if they can weave their way through that. We now have 6 laps to go. Jack Sloan goes for 2nd on Logan Revler. Devin Smith was in 3rd, but now Colin Jack's going to take that spot away. And that's good for Rack because no one can pass him if they're side by side. But Sloan was able to clear him there. He's going to try to catch the 31. Fastest lap this race so far has been Devin Smith in the 00. Sits in the 4th spot, looking to make it 3rd now as he gets under Jack Sloan and pushes Logan Revler back up to the front. Here comes Vernon Davis with a push from JC Calloway now to the front. Where's Ogson? Oh crap, they're closing in on that 15 as you can see him now if we go on board with the 31 maybe. Oh no, they're on completely opposite sides of the track. Ogson just came off turn 2. Devin Smith doing everything he can to try to close in on that 31 here. He's the closest car that's been to the 31's bumper since Rack got the lead. Revler gets sent up high by Callaway and Davis. Davis moves up into the top 5. Mandel got shuffled in that pack. Wow. Looks like Turner and me and Turbo Mean both lost the draft, but it's going to be also, does anyone have to pit? Because that caution could have saved them time, as here comes the 15, going to end people's lives, going to pull a Kenny Rack now. He goes on the outside. The outside looks like the dominant lane this time. Here comes Devin Smith to the inside. Michael Ogson holding up everyone right now. That's not what anyone wants to see, and they might all lose the draft now. As Davis is able to push Rack, and Rack stays at the front. And these guys catch back up as they're 4 wide here. Caution will end the race, most likely. And they're closing in. Ogson, I don't know what he's doing, but he's making them stay 4 wide. That's dangerous. Everyone gets held up there. Kenny Rack continues to hold the lead. He's got 3 laps to go. These guys are trying to do their best to try to catch back up. This is what the 31 wants. He wants them to keep passing each other because then no one's going to gain time on him. That's the problem. As Davis is going to steal the 2nd spot now, but Colin Jack's now probably going to pass him, and no one's going to catch Rack. That's the problem. That's the problem. 2 laps to go here in the BMW 250. Kenny Rack looking to redeem himself in the worst way possible for everyone else. But Vernon Davis looking to not make that happen. Everyone else is trying to catch up as best they can. Definitely some cars got separated due to the 15. Oh, there goes Davis with Jack to the inside of Rack. Vernon Davis takes the lead with Colin Jack and Devin Smith behind him. Rack is going to get shuffled. He probably is going to get back into 4th spot. Flint Byron can't get around him, but here comes the pack. 1 lap to go. Can Vernon Davis get his 5th win of the season? Rack gets immediately down to the inside now as Jack takes the lead. Kenny Rack sits now in 2nd as he's going to get around the 54. Colin Jack versus Kenny Rack. Who's going to get the victory? Maybe close. 31 has a little bit more speed, but can he get to the inside of Colin? I don't think so. Colin Jack holds the lead now. Devin Smith behind Rack. Coming off turn 4 for the final time. Colin Jack holds the lead, and it seems like it's going to stay that way. Colin Jack is going to win the BMW 250. And Kenny Rack, what a strong performance after his abysmal last race. And nobody gains points on the 31 except the 47, and that is not what anybody wanted to see. Oh man, another caution-free super speedway. Actually, not caution-free. We had 1 caution. Ivan Earls had an engine issue, so he will finish 26th. If you guys like that video, please like, please subscribe, because the next track in this series is not a one you're going to probably be looking forward to. So I hope you like that video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.